na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman.
Busy Cat Lead or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose.
Blade, looks like it's all he did. Well, those years ago.
See? No, I don't want to do any more of it.
No, you are not my father. I am not a disgrace. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Okay, hi everyone, Martha here. So let's talk about the next Halloween thing I watched for the month of October, and that is what I usually do. I watch one episode of Batman the Animated Series, or something that has the old Batman in it from my era. A lot of those cartoons can have anything to do with Batman, and this year I usually pick ones that had Joker in it, but let's give one of the other Batman villains some loving. And I picked this time around Scarecrow. This is technically the third episode, I guess you can say, that I found in order. I already did one of them before, one of these before for Christmas a couple years ago, but this one's for Halloween, and this one's called Nothing to Fear. Bruce is at, I guess, work or something, and he sees a university dean or something like that, who's leaving work and getting an interview by Summers, and he went to school with Thomas. He says that to Batman, he says to Bruce that his dad would be ashamed of him being a playboy and stuff like that. Bruce just shrugs it off, and Summer chases after him. Then Bruce looks out the door and sees a helicopter heading to a bank where the dean has his money. Ends up being Scarecrow and two of his goons. He sprays a security guard that's reading a Tiny Toons magazine with fear toxin, and we find out that his fear is arachnophobia. It's so much so where he explains it to one of the guys, because apparently he's a dropout. I don't think you have to be a dropout at school not to know. I don't think you have to even go to college to know what arachnophobia is. So, alright, whatever. Then you go to the vault and grab the money, and apparently he's gonna burn the dean's money as revenge. And then Batman comes and gets sprayed and gets his fears being a disappointment to his dad. And he keeps on having visions of his dad, like saying, "You have shamed the family," blah blah blah. His dad's like head of the fire, not able to stop Scarecrow. He's like lays down in luckily the bank's fire alarm puts out the fire before anything bad could happen to Batman. And this is when Harvey Bullock comes and accuses him of doing stuff with Scarecrow because he let him get away, and asks him to give the evidence that landed in his hand, but he just disappeared. And he does another thing he does to Gordon. Instead, he does it to Harvey this time. And then when he goes home, he keeps on seeing his dad still say, "You are a disappointment to our lives." But he's watching stuff on news, and Alfred comes in the room and assures him that your dad would be proud of you, and then offers to give him some soup and go to sleep. And then we have Scarecrow kidnaps the professor, and he also explains to his goons that he was a professor at a school where he was studying fear, and he was actually giving his students actual nightmares, and got himself fired for doing that. And that's why he wants revenge for, since he's not able to study for his stuff anymore. Batman goes after him, and the crowd that he sprays is going after Batman because they see him as their worst fear, and he lets him get away again. Then he grabs the professor, and Batman tries to save him, and then they're going on a blimp. And here is when we have the best line that most people love Kevin Conroy for, is that I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. He says it to the illusion of his dad, saying that you are appointment. It's like a fired skeleton yelling at him, that makes it appear him yelling at it, him facing his fear. And he ends up going back inside the blimp, and Scarecrow escapes on a little small plane, and he saves the professor, who I guess fear is death, because he sees himself as skeleton for hands. And he goes to Scarecrow's home, and after he finds out who it is, that's Jonathan Crane, and then sprays him with the toxin, and we find out his fear is bats, and the ironic thing that Batman's after him. And he delivers it to Gordon Bullock, who Bullock is trying to say he's with Scarecrow, he's teamed up with Scarecrow, and he has, offer my badge. And when they look up, they see Jonathan on the fan, and Gordon says, now about that badge. And we see Bruce putting flowers on Thomas and Martha's grave, and that's how it ends. I did like this one. It's pretty good. It's nice to hear him saying that line for the first time that they filmed it, and it still just as good as the first time I watched it all those years ago. And the sad, I also found out when I was doing this, I knew it wasn't the same as that guy who does Scarecrow in Arkham. Not many people talk about the other villains, actors, so I'm gonna bring them who plays Scarecrow here, and that is Henry Pilot II, who did pass away back in 2013. And also, yeah, we know that Kevin Conroy died a couple of years ago. So, yeah, two of the voice actors on here, are no longer with us. So let's find out who directed this and who did. We're going to find pictures of all these. We got Henry Gulroy, and Shauna Cass Derrick written it, and directed by Barney Chrisland. It aired 1992, September 2nd, and you could find this one on, I think it was on Fox when it first aired, ironically, even though Warner Brothers is the one that owns it. So the home release was Batman Begins VHS, Batman Animated Series Volume 1 DVD, Batman Complete Series DVD, Batman The Legend Begins DVD, and Batman Complete Animated Series Blu-ray. And Paul Dini and Bruce Timm are also the ones who do this stuff as well. So go have fun tonight. Go have fun watching stuff for Halloween during October, like I just did. We missed these two. Too bad they won't be able to do anything new. Alright, so I know I'm like a month away late to this. I don't want this TikTok stuff, and I haven't listened to Linkin Park in a while, but someone informed me that Linkin Park got a new singer named Emily Armstrong. And if you remember, like 7 years ago, I can't believe it's already been that long, Chester, lead singer of Linkin Park, passed away. For a while, we thought that they were no longer going to have any songs. I think Mike did write one song by himself without Linkin Park that I listened to. And they started trying to find if they find a new singer, and they picked her. I did see some other ones, like they tried out the guy who was the lead singer to Sum 41, Derek, and the one who sings Evanescence, Amy Lee. But they picked Emily Armstrong, and I listened to a few of her songs I did with her. The new one that came out a couple weeks ago, and I also listened to her singing my favorite song that Linkin Park wrote, in the end. I think she does a good job. She's a bass. And she screams a little bit when she sings. Her and Mike do sound good together. If I don't say the last names, that's because I don't remember or I don't want to look it up, so sorry. Yes, she's not going to replace Chester. We're always going to love Chester. Probably going to still... I'm thinking about Linkin Park. Probably going to watch stuff with Chester before her. But I think we should give her a chance. Because they're the ones who are in the band together. Mike and the others, and they're the ones that has to sing with her and perform with her. I just think they just want to be able to make more music still, and then Chester would still want them to make more music. That's how I feel about it. So I just wanted to announce that and give my opinion about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Now back to Past Me, and remember guys, in the end it doesn't even matter. Bye-bye. Back to Past Me. So like, favorite, and subscribe, and bye-bye. And we missed. Bye-bye.
Martha Butler, this is Batman calling from Wayne Manor with a shout out just for you. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Okay, now this is Kevin. Well, good luck with your crazy cat lady game reviewer podcast.